Good morning. The temperature has dropped quite significantly here in the south of England. Pretty nippy, so I'm going to give you my 3 top tips for hiking on cold days. Tip number 1 is to prepare slowly. In my experience, the biggest obstacle to overcome is getting started. I find it very, very difficult. What you need to do is you need to prepare, and you need to do that slowly. So whether you're hiking from your house or from your tent, the principle is still the same. So if you're at home, what I've always done, is to very slowly prepare and get everything ready the night before, work out exactly what I need, maybe write a little checklist and put it by the front door with everything that I need. So I'm not having to scramble around in the morning looking for things, so it's all there. Similarly, if I'm on a through hike and I'm camping and I've got to get up on a really, really cold morning, I find that even harder because I'm all snuggled up in my sleeping bag. I'm really toasty warm. There's potentially frost on the tent outside and I just don't want to move. So what I do things slowly. I break it down. So I don't think about getting out hiking. I don't even think about taking the tent down and pulling out freezing cold tent pegs. I literally just break it right down to, I'm going to get out of my sleeping bag and I'm going to put some warm clothes on. I'm going to pack up my rucksack, and I just break it down into stages. And as I do kind of every stage, it motivates me even more. So by the time I'm kind of clothed and I'm warm and I've got the tent down, I'm kind of more inclined to get going and I'm more ready to go. Tip number 2 is to layer wisely. So we all know layers are important. As you walk, you build up warm air, and that is trapped between the layers in your clothing. So today I've got a merino wool base layer on. I've got my fleece on, and as you can see at the moment, I've got my down jacket on as well. But as I walk, I'm going to get warmer, aren't I? So it's just knowing that you can take things off as well. So as you get warm, I'm at the point now where I'm probably going to take off this down jacket. In my rucksack, I also have a rain jacket, which I use not just for when it's raining, but I use it as a layer to keep off the cold air, wind, but it also allows ventilation. So I find that the rain jacket is kind of a good stopgap in cold conditions where I don't want to be too hot, but I don't want to be too cold. Now, in terms of the bottom half, you'll notice I've got my trail runners on today, and the trail runners are something that I really, really like, and I've been tending to wear in all conditions, including cold weather. You'll also see that I am donning the leggings. I do like wearing the running leggings. I do find that I hike particularly well with the leggings on as opposed to hiking trousers, just a personal preference. So I do wear these in cold conditions. They don't cause me that much of a problem. Maybe when I first start I'm a bit chilly, but after that they're absolutely fine, and I have no regrets. And my third and final tip is to simply pick up the pace. I guess it's not rocket science. When we exercise, our blood flows, more blood flows, and it warms up our bodies. It's how it works. And yeah, I've just found it a real motivator. When I've got up and I've got started and I've been cold, my brain is telling me, walk Ben, walk and walk fast, and I promise you'll get a bit warmer. On a hike I was doing earlier in the year, I was blessed with a bit of elevation, a hill. Don't normally look forward to hills, but in this case when I was cold I was like, yeah, come on, let's go, and just got hiking up that hill, could feel the blood flowing, and I'm starting to generate that heat, and it's keeping my core warm in those layers that I mentioned, and works really, really nicely. So yeah, pace, pick up the pace, get moving, generate the heat, and it also makes you feel good as well because you're releasing all those chemicals, feel good chemicals as you do it, and it motivates you, and you just become more efficient, a bit of a better hiker, and you start to get the miles in. So I hope that's been helpful. PLP, prepare slowly, layer up wisely, and pick up the pace. Oh, a bonus for you, doesn't do any harm at all to have a nice hot drink, and you could either do that just before you go at your house. You could take a hot drink prepared, or you could bring a little gas stove and you could make a hot drink just before you go, before you leave your tent in the morning, or maybe even en route. It warms you up and it's a great morale booster. It just makes you feel good. Yeah, I hope that's helpful. If it has been, please hit the thumbs up button, helps the video out. There's also going to be a video appearing on the screen just at the moment, which is me hiking in cold conditions, kind of putting into practice what I'm talking about. Take care everyone, stay warm, see you on the next one.